So there's some big news coming through, and I do want to stress to everybody, this is it. It's our final presentation of our today's special. Inside this beautiful box, you're going to find an amazing new world with 10 projects to discover. A live event that's going to happen June 21st and 22nd, where you could craft along with this lady at your own leisure. Everybody is buzzing about this. Now, value-wise, well, if $500, $600, you're going to get everything you need to really be a part of this. We've got a lot to share with you, and I do want to stress thank you to everybody that joined Sara and I last night at 11 p.m. for the pre-launch. Sara, I was thrilled to see you were able to add an extra 200 or 300.
We had to, Adam. We had to, otherwise this was going to sell out at lunchtime today.
I mean,
as it is, they're cutting me short. This 6 o'clock hour is my last presentation of the day. I mean, normally we're going right on till midnight.
No.
These are the final quantities that we have. This is it. If you are not in the program now in this next hour, you will not be able to get in the program before the big weekend of the 21st, 22nd.
And that's the big thing. And we're going to talk about this because once that event has even happened, you can still access all of these classes at any time. So let's start at the beginning because this was a 15-year journey to get here.
Yes, so 15 years ago, I held the first ever Craftaganza. And what it is where we bring loads of crafters together in a beautiful hotel and we craft along for the weekend, right? We were doing that for 10 years and it got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then little thing called the pandemic happened.
Oh, yes.
Which meant that we could no longer bring people together. So what we said was, people have been asking me, can you not do it remotely with all technology these days? But then also, because we have so many more fans in America now, it means people from America can join in without having to fly halfway around the world.
And people were doing that.
We had people. So this is what we've done. Now, the thing is, we only have a limited number of spots. Yes. Everything we've done has been manufactured. So all of the ones for the US are in the country now, ready to be dispatched to you, okay? If you're on two minds, I'm going to ask you to wait until I tell you exactly about the AutoShip, because trust me, you are going to want to get on the AutoShip. What I will tell you is, this is a coming together of thousands of crafters from all around the world. So whether you're doing this on your own, whether you're getting your crafty friends together, over that weekend, we will come. I will personally, because it's me teaching the classes, I will be teaching you 10 classes. So we start on Saturday morning and it works Eastern time. So we start morning Eastern time, go all the way through Saturday, all the way through Sunday. Now, here's what I want you to understand. I'm working on the assumption, Adam, that people already have your basics, so some glue, some scissors, and a die cutting machine.
The essentials.
As long as you've got a die cutting machine, we are ready to go. Everything else you are getting. So as well as the 10 classes, which I'll walk you through, you've got what we call the core kit. So if you have a look at this core kit down here, okay, you are getting 9 of your alcohol pens. You are getting 9 of your watercolor pens. You are getting a set of our water reactive ink pads. You're getting a set of our duet blending ink pads. You're then also going to get the glitter paste that you're going to need to get started. You are going to get the finesse waterproofing pen, alcohol proofing pen. So that is your core kit. That alone, $80 worth of value. So you're getting an $80 kit, which you're using on all the classes.
Right.
Then, as we're going, you're going to open it up, and we're going to go, right, Saturday morning, we're all ready to go, and I say, right, guys, first of all, we're going to be doing this card here. We're all going to do exactly the same card. So what you do is, you pick out folder number 1.
Folder number 1.
Just to give you an idea of value, Adam, when I take out folder number 1, if you look, to buy a die of this size, you're talking $22, $23.
All day.
To buy a 3D embossing folder, we're not doing anything regular, by the way. Everything's elevated. Everything's Crafter's Companion level. A 3D embossing folder, you're talking another $10.
Okay.
Then you get in the best quality watercolor card. You've got your mats and layers. So everything to make this card, we are here. So we start on Saturday morning. We're all crafting along together. I'm teaching you watercolor techniques, alcohol blending techniques. We're all going to build up. We'll do that 10 times over the weekend.
Right.
Now, I must tell you about AutoShip before you regret not getting into the AutoShip program.
Okay.
What will happen, and I can tell you this from experience, you'll do the weekend, you'll get to Sunday tea time, and you'll be bereft.
Yes.
You'll be utterly bereft because it's the end of it, right? Not for the HSN customers.
It's going to keep going.
You are the only people in the world because you're the only company that offers AutoShip. So what happens? We're going to learn quilling in October. So I'm working on the basis of the AutoShip doesn't kick in until October.
Right.
So what will happen is in October you get sent the next 3 classes. So you've got 1 to 10. You're going to get 11, 12, and 13.
Okay.
That's in October. So you're going to learn the quilling class, the build a wreath class. You're going to get the pearl powders and all of the tools which add to your core kit. Then what we're going to do, in December, we're going to send you the January, February, March kits. And then in March, we're going to send you the April, May, June kits. And then in June, we're going to send you the July, August, September kits. So you can keep it going. And every month, the gang is getting back together. And literally, because you will, this is the best thing about this, you will, I'm not just saying you might, you will make hundreds of friends, right? Hundreds of friends, like-minded people. It becomes a community, the community of people who do the Craftaganza. Now, all I'm going to say is, there is 1 hour, in fact, there's about 55 minutes left, or if we've got the stock available, for you to get in the community. After that,
it's done.
It's done.
So this is a little unusual because normally Sara and I are on at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we're on at 6 o'clock tonight, and this is it. We have our final couple of 100 opportunities in AutoShip, and then this is going to be sold out. The team did just let me know they've had to trim even more time off of this presentation. So we're looking at around 13 minutes left. We'll do everything we can to show you everything that you're going to get and to get excited about it. At its core, it's brilliant. It's $159. Remember, $600 of value. You get everything you need and you get the 10 projects. Heavens above, if you, me and Sara went to a crafting class right now, we'd probably spend $50. So that's
just for one
class. This is going to keep the enjoyment going. And just to reiterate what Sara said, it does bring you together. You're going to meet friends and family members. They'll become like family because they love doing what you're doing and you're all together. And I know, as much as I cherish every moment that we have Sara here live in the studio, we have to be fast. And Sara, God love her, she's putting things together in 34 seconds.
That's pretty accurate. That's
Just
exactly
like that.
what I look like.
That's an impression. When you buy this tonight, you're going to be right there with Sara, and you'll be having a grand old time.
Do you know what it is? So, for example, I can't wait. Sunday morning, right? This is the class that we're kicking off Sunday morning with, right? So this, to give you an idea, this is all about duet blending. So these are our latest release ink pads where you're going to get that lovely chalky finish. You're going to layer up your colours. You're going to do reverse techniques. To learn that class, okay, and you can see there's 10 of these classes here, but each one you're going to pick out the class that you're going to learn, whether you're doing it on your own, whether you've got friends round, we're sitting doing it together. It's either me or my head of product development, Leann, teaching you every class.
Yes.
And if she's teaching you the class, it's because I'm taking the class with you, to learn. So can you see how slow it is? How I want you to all sit and learn. Now, this is like when Craig teaches classes. He's going to actually be joining in with the classes, not taking part in them this time. But I love the fact that you can sit there, you can ask questions. If you're not sure, you want to chit-chat. Some people just like to don't want to craft the classes. They just want to watch the class, and then they want to come back and do the crafting later on. Remember, you will get access to them classes forever. So as somebody who's bought the program and are in the program, you can do the classes over and over again. Now, I will show you. So let's have a quick look. Okay. So on Saturday, on the first day, we're going to be doing 3D die cutting and embossing. We're going to be doing shaped card die cutting. We're going to be doing flower forming, one of my favourite techniques to teach and to learn. We're going to be doing paper piecing, quite an advanced paper craft technique. The outline embossing is going to be the most relaxing, enjoyable class. The watercolour techniques that you will learn in that class alone are worth the price of admission any day of the week. Then you have a little bit of a chill. Then we'll come back on Sunday and we're going to do the duet ink blending. We're going to do shaker cards. We're going to do stamping and masking. We're going to do our dome cards with the 3D die cutting in there. We're also going to do working with glitter paste, going to build all of that up. And like I said, you'll get to Sunday night, you'll just be hungry for more, but it's all right because you're in the AutoShip program. You're one of the literally just a few hundred people now that can get in there. You're in the AutoShip program, which means that you can still be part of the community, you can join her. But in October, your next delivery comes. Now, a lot of people asking about the AutoShips and how much it costs and the value. Let me tell you how I did the maths on this, right? Yes, the normal price, right, is $229. That's because I wanted this to be half the price you would expect to pay.
Sure.
So if you think about it, to take one class, you'd be looking $50.
Yep.
That's generally the going rate. For a couple of hour class, you'd be looking at $50. So $50, 10 classes, there's $500, plus you've got your core kit at $80, which aren't $580. I wanted the HSN price to be half of that.
Okay.
So the $229 is the regular price. Because it's a TS price today, if you get this before midnight, you're at $159. Now, if I ignore the fact that I've given you $80 worth of free stuff in your kit, $16 a class.
Yes.
$16 a class. And what we've done is, when we've done the AutoShip, you are getting the classes for $16 again. So you are getting like a $16 class send each time, but instead of having to pay shipping every time, we send 3 months at a time.
There's no argument, there's no debate. The value is amazing. But I know this is something that Sara has wanted to do from the moment I met her all those years ago. Craftaganza is a big event in the United Kingdom, and this now is available worldwide. It's available to you at home. And again, I think we're all excited about the fact that the price is so affordable. Look, it pays for itself 5 times over. There's no question about it. And the things that you'll learn and the things that you'll do and the time that you'll spend will be priceless for sure. But look, all good things, and I hate this saying, but they say all good things must come to an end. It's over. We're about to sell it out. If you want the AutoShip, I have around 185 left. And once they're gone, it's gone. Last night at 11 p.m., Sara and I launched it, and we sold 800 in one presentation.
Of just the AutoShip
Just the AutoShip.
Literally in the 24 minutes.
Yes.
I'm just warning you now. I'm watching the numbers drop down in front of us. We can see it dropping down. I'm telling you now, if you miss out on the AutoShip, well, put it this way. If you get it, if you buy this tomorrow, you are paying $230 and you have no chance of getting in the AutoShip because they'll all be gone probably in this airing, okay? It's like there's one opportunity. Now, if you can't make that weekend of 21st, 22nd of June, don't worry. You can come back and do this anytime you want. But here's what's going to happen. You're going to get this shipped to you in the next few days. You're going to join the community. You're going to be with thousands of other people who've got into this today who are going to be starting to get excited. I know what's going to happen. You're all going to be peeking ahead. You're all going to be wanting to see the pictures. They're already at it, Adam, in our fan group, Fans of Crafters Companion on HSN. Everybody's chit-chatting about what classes they're looking forward to do, what they want to get started with. I mean, whether you sit and you watch us on the iPad, right, and you join in like that, honestly, loads of you, put us on the big telly. Because we're using YouTube as a way to stream the classes exclusively to people in there, you could have us on the big screen. I would say for the weekend, get the cooking done ahead of time, get the snacks out ready, you sit there, you can join in. There will be thousands of other people doing this together. And what I don't want you to think is, if you've never done something like this before, absolutely brilliant, now's the first time. Maybe you are doing it and you want to do it and you've decided to get your friend Susie into it, who's always wanted to start in craft, doesn't know where to start. Get this ordered now. You can be at opposite ends of the country doing it together, and it doesn't matter what level, it's for everyone.
And here's the thing, and I hope we made this clear, because, I mean, Sara and I, when we were talking about this beforehand, I don't want you to think there's anything missing. What Sara has done with her team is you get this core kit of all the things that you need, right? That's $80 worth. And then when it's time for class 2 or class 3, you're going to pick out the folder. So the class is in the folder, and you open the folder and everything is in there, neatly put, ready to go. So you're not searching around, where did I put this? Do I need this? Do I need to go to the store and buy that? Oh, I'm missing something. You're not missing anything. You'll have everything you need to be able to create something wonderful. So obviously there's a sense of excitement here in the studio. I think when we all can come together, and for so many of you, and Sara certainly knows it better than anybody, crafting shows are unlike any other shows we do on HSN. We can feel you there. We know you're there. And this is a family.
Do you know, it really, and if you're sat at home thinking, well, that's not my experience, I don't feel like it's a family or whatever, it's because you haven't gotten into this yet.
You've got to get involved.
You've got to get involved. You've got to make friends. You've got to go out there and meet people. This is the opportunity to do that. And what you've got to understand is, it's not like some of us are in person and some of us are virtual. Everybody's in the same boat.
Everybody.
So if you're looking and you're thinking, oh, I don't know if I've got the confidence to go out and make friends, just bite the bullet. Listen, if nothing else, you're getting about $250, $300 worth of kit, right? So even if you just don't want to be in the community, you're getting all that amazing kit to get you going, and it's going to elevate your crafting. Now, I'm going to just show you all the classes that you're going to learn, right?
Guys, they're giving us 6 minutes or sell out, whichever happens first. If you do want to order, this is a last call. We were supposed to have 35 minutes. They gave us around 18 or 19. So again, not a lot of time left, but a real opportunity to get something you'll remember for a lifetime. Do
you know, and also the techniques, they're going to stay with you for a lifetime. So you're looking, there's class number 3. So this is early afternoon on Saturday. Flower forming, we're going to learn this one. I can't wait for that class. The watercolor techniques alone onto the embossed piece is absolutely off the chart. We're going to wind down on Friday with a bit of paper piecing. And when it's something a little bit more relaxing like that, I know you've had all this, the excitement of, watercoloring, alcohol and pen coloring. We're going to sit down, we're going to paper piece together. We're going to have a bit gossip, a bit chit-chat. You could ask me the questions. I'm going to be live in the studio, guys, and as Adam said earlier, right, When we were here on HSN, it's how much can we tell you in a couple of seconds? I mean, that is how much can I tell you in like 3 minutes or whatever? No. You've got me for hours. You've got me for the whole weekend. I sit down. I have a bit chill. Someone brings us a cup of tea in every half an hour. We sit and we watercolour together. And I'm promising you now, we did a programme a couple of years ago, right here, we had 10,000 HSN customers join us for the Academy of Colour, right? And those people came and did a class with us. Instead of doing one big weekend programme, it was a class once a month, right? My word, people now, 4 years on, still talk about how their skill level went from here to here. It's all about the learning, the tuition. This is Sunday's classes. You're going to learn blending techniques. I mean, this class here, to take a class like this, you need the masks, you need the inks, you need the stamps. You're then going to need to learn how to do the masking technique. You're going to learn the blending technique. There's about 6 different techniques you learn just in that card. Once you've learned that and you've practiced it, the world's your oyster. And also, yes, we're going to do the card together once. You can then go and do this card 5 times over if you want. All you need is a little bit of extra card stock because the stamps, the masks, the ink pads, the pens, everything, you've got it. And I think that's the difference is you are getting $80 worth of kit. Now, here's another way I thought about it, Adam, right? Go on. Yes, you're getting this for $159 now. Yes. $80 worth of core kit included. That's not the kit from that's not the dies and embossing folders. No. That's the core kit. So then your core kit, so then you're paying $80 for the classes. That's $40 a day, $40 for Saturday, $40 for Sunday. You couldn't do one class for $40, let alone a day with 5 classes with all the kit. And each kit is about $20, $25 worth of stuff before you price in the education. And I know if you're watching and thinking, well, why is it only $159? Why is she not charging hundreds and hundreds of dollars for all these classes? Listen, this is what we do to get you into crafting, to get you falling in love with my business and my brand. Honestly, I've always worked, the more you give people, the more education, the more you build the community, they come in their droves, Adam.
Well, you invest in people. That's what you do. And that's why we say there's nothing quite like the crafting community. It's based on wholesome goodness. It's based on friendship, and it's based on having something tangible, something real, something to celebrate. You're going to get the beautiful presentation box. It's where all the folders are going to be. It's where all the classes are going to be. Remember, you can choose a single purchase, but over 90% of all the orders are in the auto ship. If you want the auto ship, I have fewer than 100 left. So let me be clear. Out of the entire United States of America, we can only accommodate 100 more orders before it's gone. No,
that's not right. That's not right. Because you're the only people who do this. So that's not just in the entirety of America. There's only 100 of you in the world left in getting that AutoShip program. So
no pressure.
If you miss me explaining AutoShip, okay, what you can do is, yes, you get in the program now. You get the 10 classes. We do the amazing weekend, 21st, 22nd of June, right? I can tell you, as someone who's done these, you will get to the end of Sunday and you will be bereft that this is coming to an end. So what's going to happen is, it's not coming to an end for you.
No.
Your last 100 of you, the couple of thousand that have got in the AutoShip program, it's not coming to an end for you. Because in October, I know it's a while to wait, but in October, you get delivered your next 3 classes, which are for October, November, December. So in October, we're all going to get together and do quilling this time.
Okay.
November, we're going to do wreath building. December, we're going to start and explore pearl powders. If you've never had a go at that, my word, you're going to love it. Then in December, I'll ship you January, February, March's classes, and we'll start and do more. Can you see how we're building up more advanced pieces as well?
I do.
So things like your pearl drops, pearl powders in there. We go next level, right? Then, so you've got December. Then the next lot are going to come in March, and in March you're going to get April, May, June's classes, and every time, so it's $49.95. Yeah. So you're paying like the $16, $17 a class, like we're doing here, but getting at least $20, $25 worth of kit in every class. I mean, look at the stenciling one that we're going to be doing in August.
Fantastic.
It's unbelievable. You get 4 more ink pads in there, Adam. You get 4 more stencils. You get the stamps. You get the papers. You get all of that. And then you're going to continue to build that up. But more than that, your community, your experience doesn't finish. When for everybody else, the experience is going to end in a couple of, after the 2 days.
Sure.
Yours is going to continue for another year. Now, what I love about HSN's AutoShips is you can always cancel them.
Oh, you're in control.
Right? If you decide, you know what, I just haven't got the time, I'm going to miss this one, doesn't matter.
It's fine.
But if you're not one of them 100 people now going through the ordering process, then you won't get the chance. Then you'll have to buy the single ship, and it means that when everybody's getting to the end of Sunday and going, oh, thank goodness I bought the AutoShip, you won't have that.
Look, I mean, it's compelling, right? And it's affordable. It's affordable. I think we're all just still trying to absorb that. You get all of this stuff. I mean, there's a ton of stuff in here for $159. So when you add it together, it's around $600 in total. They're telling me we cannot go on. We are down to the final 3 dozen before it's completely gone. If you have it in your shopping cart, please check out as fast as you can. If you're on the phone talking to one of our wonderful representatives around the country, purchase it as fast as you can and get excited. June 21st and 22nd is just around the corner. Sara's going to be there right there with you.
I am.
We are thrilled. Okay, we'll mention it again if there's any left.
I know.
Okay.
Get the AutoShip before it
AutoShip.
sells out,
AutoShip.
and then get the single ship when it sells out.
Come on.
Or can we tell them again about the holographic paper pad?
You better. She's skipping over. That's how I
she's
felt.
She's skipping. Right.
Okay. First of all, how many left? How many left of the holographic paper, please, producer Pat?